Wreck, what's good, man?
Salute, my guy. Salute,
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 man.
JT.
We got that
Salute.
that new Weekend album dropped last night for Black Friday.
Woo! Fire.
Starboy. That shit is hard.
Fire. Woo!
Now I listened to that first track that he
There
had
you
with,
go.
yeah. Now that first track he had with Daft Punk. You heard that one?
Nah, I didn't hear the whole
It's called
joint.
Starboy. It's self-titled like the album. That shit is fire. Okay.
That joint he got with Kendrick.
Now that's what we're about to get into. Kendrick Lamar. Now this is where he dissed Drake, but let's give a little background on the side. It's called Sidewalks, produced by, let's give everyone their credit, Bobby Raps, Daniel Wilson, Doc McKinney, Ali Shahid Muhammad, Starboy. Now, the fire part of this song is the guitar by Don McKinney. Sounds like fucking Carlos Santana.
That shit
wailing
sound
right
crazy.
there. That should sound.
That
Rec heard it. He
production
was
on
ready
that
to go
record
in with his
alone.
own bars. Rec was ready to go in with his own bars right there.
Oh,
Now-
I'm jumping on that.
Oh, you should.
Yo,
should.
the weekend. Just know I'm jumping on that record. I want my publishing too, because I'm
Okay.
gonna give you a fire verse.
Okay. So let's give a little background. Sidewalks, a story about Abel and Kendrick Lamar's upbringing. So it's like them coming up in the game, using sidewalks as a metaphor for their grind, selling drugs on sidewalks, and seeing hustling, working, and grinding. Thus, comparison. Both Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar have grown up less ideal settings. For Abel, he grew up in Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, and obviously we know, Kendrick Lamar's from Compton. All right. Now these two met through Drake on the Take Care album. This is how. Now I don't remember if you know when Weeknd dropped Balloons. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was like a big underground in the industry type of album, and a lot of people had it. And like, remember Kendrick Lamar with like ADHD? He had those first mixtapes. Remember Kendrick Lamar's first mixtapes? What were they called? I'm not a huge Kendrick Lamar stan, but let's get it right for our people right here. But they met through Drake on the Take Care album because Kendrick Lamar was on the interlude. Remember the Buried Alive interlude where he was just rapping? He was talking about how he met someone in Canada, and then we saw the big song with Abel, the Weeknd and Drake off the Take Care was Crew Love. Remember Crew Love? That was big.
Yeah.
That was big. Kendrick Lamar mixtapes. He No Sleep to NYC with J Drunk. He had a lot of little mixtapes in the beginning that were dope. He had the ADHD song. I remember that shit was hard. Remember that shit? But anyways, Weeknd takes a few shots at Drake on here. And what's funny is
Yes, he does.
we had Drake, right? Just tweeted the album out. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. But yeah.
I mean, Drake tweeting the album out could have been subliminal too. Like, I heard your little shot, little nigga. Oh, I heard your little shot, little homie.
But they're supposed to be doing a joint tape together too, according to Weeknd.
I mean, you gotta understand it. Well, you already know.
Yeah.
Drake is a Billboard chart hit making artist. So is the Weeknd.
True.
So it benefits both of them.
Yeah.
So now, if somebody was like ice cold out there and they was throwing shots, then that's something different. But the Weeknd is hot too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Drake tweeted out the Starboy shit like last night, and he said, out now, congrats the Weeknd and the whole XO. Okay. So he's probably saying, I heard it. I don't think he heard the track yet, though. I think he tweeted that out right when it dropped, right? But he didn't hear the shots in there. Now, I know Weeknd said that they might be doing a joint tape, right? But I don't think Drake heard those shots. Now, the shots is it's in the beginning. Say he starts it off, I ran out of tears when I was 18, so nobody made me but the main streets. Okay? So, like, the streets built him. He said, because too many people think they made me. And Drake often takes credit. Remember Drake released that 5 a.m. in Toronto or 5 a.m. or something, and it was all shots towards the Weeknd because the Weeknd got funny on him. The Weeknd was supposed to sign to him after he dropped Take Care.
Facts.
That was the deal. But the Weeknd went off with Cash and Belly and them and did his own label, okay, with Universal Republic. So he was kind of hurt by that because he felt like he introduced the Weeknd to a mainstream
his audience
crowd. Well, yeah, to the mainstream pop crowd. You know, he took you from the underground. I delivered you to commercial status. I got you hot out here for these labels. Now he was already hot. Okay, so everyone's gonna be, oh, he was already hot. We know that. Okay, but got him another level. That was like that stamp. That Drake stamp is powerful, especially back then.
Hell yeah. We talking about what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah. He said, because too many people think they made me. Well, if they really made me, then replace me. Like, make someone better than me. Now, Party Next Door maybe could do that, but Drake ain't giving Party Next Door the kind of fuel he needs. Am I agreed here? Party Next Door is dope.
He still got him like this.
Yeah, he's in that chokehold, you know? So then we got homeless to the Forbes list. These dudes bringing no stress. Feel like Moses. I feel like I'm chosen. And if you ain't my dude, then your girl's single to me. I don't give a damn if a dude said he knew me. Grew up with no father, so nobody ever sunned me. I think that's a Drake shot, too. Like, yo, you ain't gonna sun me and put me under OVO. I'm my own man, you know?
Yes, sir.
So, like, yeah, thanks for the cosign, but, you know, I'm out of here. And
See you.
They haven't collaborated really since. They did. I think they.
Thanks for the cosign. Deuces.
Now we'll see if we get that joint thing. I don't think Drake would fire back at the Weeknd because they did have an alliance. It's not like Tory Lanez or somebody talking shit about him. It's just him being his own man. Sometimes you just got to stand up and be like, "Yo, fuck you, Dad." That's what's happening.
But speaking of Tory Lanez, Drake got to respond to that Liddy again because Tory Lanez was on one with that one.
I think he's done. It's like having a little, like, you know, terrier nipping at your heels. It's like, okay, I already spanked him.
Well, he's dope, though. There's a difference. He don't sell the records Drake sell, but he's fucking dope.
He's dope.
You know?
Well, let me know what you guys think. He also had Kendrick Lamar in here. Kendrick Lamar killed it with the flow.
Yeah, he killed it with the flow. I salute to him on that. I respect the flow.
But he killed it with the flow. We got to give him his props. And Kendrick Lamar notoriously takes shots.
He got off with the flow on that.
He takes shots notoriously at Drake countlessly, especially during that. Remember that BET cypher a few years ago?
Yeah.
He takes his shots. So it's funny that this happens on a Weeknd record. You know, Weeknd's dissing Drake with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar didn't take any shots, but...
Nah, he don't take no shots.
Anyways, that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Off.